Right, Raw review on now. So pretty interesting episodes of Monday Night Raw. Which most of us stayed for, apart from Connor, who actually has a life.
I
was the only one who stayed up for it all.
I was out, and then I was busy.
All of that.
Sleeping's for Mark.
How come fall asleep?
Yeah, I think so.
It's gone now, anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Starts off with Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez coming out to mostly boos, a few cheers from confused fans.
You could hear a rat piss on cotton, honestly. Their reaction was just awful.
I don't think we knew what to do.
Yeah, they did improvise quite well though. The whole heel promo was quite good. How he went on about how he was fighting for the fans for the 6 months and now he's fought for himself. It kind of all worked out well because he was kind of referring to Swagger and he was referring to all his past feuds and he just kind of...
I love how we mentioned the fact that everyone cheered Ziggler, so it was like, right, fuck you lot.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of... It seems like quite a well-executed heel turn. I'm happy with it.
Yeah. They're going to have to give his old music back, though. You better come out the cars again as well.
Yeah, the cars were brilliant.
Yeah.
And then Phil came out, didn't he?
Yeah, Del Rio starts, as Connor said, talking about how everyone cheered for Ziggler when he cashed in. And he's his new Superman of the WWE, the real one. Which
he's not the real one, he's a fraud.
Del Rio says he's the best, which enters the quote-unquote best in the world, CM Punk, with Paul Heyman, to a pretty big pop, to be honest.
Pop, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I think it was because no one was really expecting him to come out. Oh.
Yeah.
I was expecting him to get his own segment or something.
Probably get twice as big a pop if he fucking shaved. But
lay off the sideburns.
Oh, you just look stupid.
Jealous because you can't grow them.
Right. Okay then. Cheers for that, Johnny.
People are going to pop more for Wolverine.
But yeah, Phil was good on the mic.
That's per.
Yeah, it's like he's never not been away.
And
Phil,
didn't he go on to say he doesn't want Heyman?
Yeah. Yeah, he did, yeah. So they are going ahead with the face thing. He seemed to kind of convert to a face pretty easily. It wasn't like there was any boost. Everybody was cheering him, which was great.
Yeah. Well, everyone wants to cheer him, don't they, really?
Yeah. Trying to think what else he did. And yeah, then he challenged Del Rio, didn't he? Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, he brought up the fact that Del Rio was the guy Punk beat to have his 434-day title reign.
Yeah.
Heyman
I went back and watched Punk's entrance from that, just for how
Howard Finkel. Yeah, the Fink.
When he was nearly crying his eyes out. And Cole was there stop the pain.
Oh, it was brilliant. And you just hear Booker T just laughing. Just go,
How good was it, heel Michael Cole?
Heel Cole was one of the best things. We could do a whole show on heel Cole. Honestly, it was brilliant.
The whole show of quotes.
But what was it? It was
What did he call it? The coal mine, the fortress of attitude.
Are you a coal miner?
I was such a coal. I still am a coal miner.
Oh?
I live in a coal mine.
But yeah, and then Heyman did the thing where he was oh, my client doesn't fight for free, and Phil just said Paul a lot. Phil was just there going, Paul.
Paul.
One thing I liked from the promo was how he picked up Ziggler.
Yeah.
One little thing where he goes at Ziggler,
kept mentioning how much he deserved it.
Yeah, I agree. He got a little bit of cheer that as well. I was quite surprised. Ziggler got quite a good reaction when he came out.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, I think that's it for the first bit.
Well,
But that's for later on.
Vicky Guerrero came out and announced the main event was going to be Del Rio versus Punk. That's it, really.
I was hoping Vicky was going to come out with Dolph, but whatevs. Each their own.
No, she needs to never associate herself with him again.
We have the backstage segment next where Bill and Heyman are talking to each other. Punk and Heyman, sorry, saying, Punk is not Curtis Axel, he's not Brock Lesnar, and he doesn't want him at ringside anymore because he nearly cost him the match.
Yeah.
I almost said it there.
I don't mind if they split up, to be honest. They had their run.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. We'll look on the good times.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They'll have a DVD out soon.
Don't cry because it ended smart because it happened.
Oh yeah. Never cry over something that won't make you happy.
The best thing about it was when Punk said, "I'm not your client." He said, "Curtis Axel needs you and Brock Lesnar needs you." Like, I think that might be the basis for the thing. I think Lesnar might think, "What? So you don't think I can do it without Heyman?"
Yeah.
Do you think you're better than me, kind of thing? So yeah, that could be quite cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that segment was alright. Yeah.
The next, the first match of the night was supposed to be what we thought was Curtis Axel versus Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship. And, well, pretty much as soon as it came out, Vic says get a bit of surprise. And who was it that was the mystery opponent?
Oh, what, Christian?
Captain Charisma.
Thank you. That's the sort of intro I was looking for.
Yeah, that was good. I like that.
Fuck yeah. I love Christian.
Yeah, he was...
People hate Christian. Christian is like got a polar opposite of fans. People either hate him or love him.
I said a decent match.
Yeah, it was a decent match as well.
Christian was always going to win.
He did that fucking splash off the top.
Christian was always going to win until next week when he's jobbing to Sin Cara or something.
As I was saying to Nunnery earlier, they've got like a pretty good little group of guys in that IC title picture. Like you think they've got Axel, Miz, Barrett, Fandango, and now they could have Christian after Money in the Bank. Like they could create a nice little kind of division there.
They've pretty much brought Christian back to add some credibility to the Money in the Bank match.
Yeah, basically. He won't win it, but
exactly. They've got RVD in there just to do his 5-star frog splash and then fuck off.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, I think that could be good. I think that's what the plan is for Christian. I think he'll just be in the IC title picture again.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because he kind of, he can put on good matches and he can put people over while maintaining credibility. A bit like Jericho.
Yeah.
What's next?
Next was Sheamus versus Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow in a handicap match.
Yeah, didn't really understand it.
Didn't understand that one bit.
But it was funny regardless.
The fact that Sheamus got...
I'm glad that Sandow got the win now.
Yeah, which means it looks like they might be continuing that feud, which I'm fine with, because Sandow's entertaining.
Sheamus has gone way down, hasn't he? Like in the scheme of things.
Yeah, yes, but I think he can still feud with Sandow and maintain like, a certain level of threat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that match was alright.
Sheamus is always going to win eventually, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Superman booking of the group.
Oh, he's proper Superman booking, isn't he?
Yeah. Any more thoughts on that? Should we carry on?
Yeah, no, I'm not really.
Alright. We went to a backstage segment where Team Bricky are bragging to Triple H about what happened tonight. Triple H asked what their main event was going to be if Punk didn't challenge Del Rio. She didn't get an answer.
I skipped through a lot of the backstage stuff, so I didn't really watch.
Trying to bring in there. Not this segment was really like nothing really. I'm not sure what they're trying to do.
Does anyone else find it really awkward watching Stephanie these days?
No.
I don't like her.
You do?
I don't like her.
It just seems really awkward whatever scene she's in. It seems awkward.
I like her. I've always liked Stephanie.
I do like her, but
she's just Bevy's half the Divas division.
She's a bit less, but just bet.
I'd be happy with Steph versus AJ at some point.
Yeah.
That would be quite cool.
Stephanie can't go though, can she? So.
Doesn't it?
Did everyone notice Triple H basically Bevy's BMB backstage?
Yeah, that was fucking brilliant.
What did he say? I don't know if I saw it.
He was talking. Vicky Guerrero was saying like how she's so creative, and Triple H just went and he's leaving. Yeah, you booked 3MB in the show. That's a stroke of genius. Then walk off.
People will go on about that as if 3MB were the next big thing. Like, they're already buried.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Buried from the start.
Then we have a next match, which is quite an interesting outcome to this. No disqualification. Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan. Decent match, to be honest.
Good match, and I think it was a legitimate injury to Bryan. It seemed quite legitimate.
Good match, but the one thing I don't get, I was tweeting about it, I said, how Orton was like trash talking him, saying he was the weak link before the match, but then at the end he was kind of like showing respect to him.
Yeah.
I think that's what made me think it was legit.
Yeah.
Mm,
I fucking hope not, though.
Yeah, I hope it's not.
Yeah, it proper buried Bryan's momentum, wouldn't it?
If it is a storyline, then that's just Bryan getting respect from Orton. That's just the kind of thing. It would just be Bryan kind of like Undertaker, Jeff Hardy, but on a much smaller scale. Like it would just be Orton kind of, giving him a pat on the back, saying, "I respect you."
Go on, kid, climb the ladder. What was next?
Next was at Mrs. Highcroft, AJ Lee, New Divas champion.
I like it.
Coming out to do a promo with Langston, saying unfortunately Ziggler couldn't be here tonight, but he'll be back soon enough to share the spotlight with the greatest Divas champion of all time, which is interesting.
Very accurate.
She says she issues a challenge to any woman who can come out and
that's
try
the
and
kind
match
of champion she is, no, she'll take on all comers.
Mark Henry versus AJ Lee.
I don't think she could take it.
Stephanie came out. Basically buried her. I don't like Stephanie McMahon, so you can talk about this for a bit.
I think it was good. I enjoyed it. It kind of put something for the Divas to actually do. It was still enjoyable.
The Divas have a storyline now. I like that.
Exactly. Because AJ has saved the Divas division.
She genuinely has. That's the thing.
It's not just me licking her arse. She actually has.
I don't get why everybody came out.
Just as a manager, that they've used that to good effect.
Yeah.
I don't get why they all came out, like all the Divas, like they all.
Yeah, they didn't do anything, did they?
Yeah.
The moment of the night was Big E Langston carrying her out.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they'll do AJ versus Caitlyn at like SummerSlam probably.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do it for Money in the Bank. There might not be enough time or something. I don't know.
I can see Caitlyn I can see Caitlyn maybe going on like a big losing streak, kind of like Swagger did, and then just leaving for a while.
Maybe.
I see Caitlyn leaving. Was Caitlyn on last? Oh, Caitlyn was on last night.
Yeah, but
what they should do is have someone else compete at Money in the Bank. Caitlyn rebuild herself, get ready for SummerSlam, come back with the belt.
Yeah, that'd be a big match.
No, that's not gonna.
No, but like that'd be good. That'd be well written. They'd do well with that.
No, AJ's gonna take over the reign of Tom.
Yeah, but didn't Moolah hold the belt for 50 years?
Yeah. AJ's gonna be it. The AJ era.
The AJ era
has begun.
Son of AJ. AJ era has begun. She goes to Stephanie McMahon came out, stuff like that. The Raw Divas, stuff like that. Next was a rematch from Payback. United States title, Kane versus Dean Ambrose. This was pointless. They didn't need this to do this at all, in my opinion.
Yeah, but it could lead to something interesting on SmackDown. Is the fact that I can't remember. Did Orton and Bryan come down? I don't think they did.
No.
So yeah, that might lead to some segments on SmackDown.
They'll argue with Bryan now, why didn't you come and help me?
Exactly. Yeah, it will lead to something, and it was all part of the McMahon storyline with Vicky.
You can't have Team Hell No break up without having a match between them. I'm sorry. I want to see a match.
Well, it could well be at SummerSlam, unless Bryan's injured.
They might have one in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't really. It didn't even last that long, did it? It was just straight away,
No,
pretty much.
it was just there.
What did I read before? I read before that apparently Taker might be coming back to have
I heard that at SummerSlam.
Brothers of Destruction against the Shield at SummerSlam.
He's got beef with the Shield still, though, so...
Exactly. It was never resolved.
Oh yeah, because Ambrose did Old School as well, didn't he?
Yeah, that's why I thought it was from.
Yeah, that was alright. What's the next thing?
Next was Zeb Coulter coming out. Murphy perks his ears up.
Mm-hmm.
Talking how America's under siege. And the government is spying on foreigners across the border. Yeah. Antonio Cesaro comes out and says, "We the people," and heads to the ring. Then
Lovely.
he faces William Regal. It's good to see Regal back, by the way.
Yeah, that was a good
little...
little...
Yeah, it was a nice surprise.
Yeah,
I think they've only done that just because, like, it'll be a nice stiff match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is good. I mean, I can't wait for them both to be WWE and World Champion. It's going to be amazing. I mean, Swags will win the big belt. It would just be, it would be incredible. I don't think but in all seriousness, they won't actually be a tag team. I think that Coulter will just manage them both separately. They'll both have different direction, and they'll both rarely interact, I think.
I won't put it past them to do the tag team.
Yeah, I mean, I think they will, but I think they'll tag team occasionally, but they won't be like, they won't be a kind of a fixture in the tag team division. I think they'll just be a tag team that occasionally teams.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, Coulter's good for Cesaro, considering Cesaro isn't that strong on the mic. I thought he was alright on the mic, but if they want to put Coulter on him to, kind of make him seem a bit different, then it's good. Because Coulter's brilliant. But yeah, I really like that. Interested to see where it goes. It might just end up with a Swagger Coulter split, like Swagger might become top babyface or something like that. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Because God knows he could do it. Swagger could just win everything.
Swagger can't. Let's just find out if he doesn't end up getting bummed in the shower first, then.
Oh God, my phone's going.
Next.
Next was
I'm going to shut my door.
Coming out. Right, Murphy's gone for a bit.
Nah, I'm back now.
Talk about the usual promos, some fans booing him, some cheering, saying he had a horrible 2012.
He really didn't.
Money in the bank.
In real life he didn't, because he cheated with his wife, but he got to shag Nikki Bella, so it's alright.
Yeah, it's terrible, really.
Oh God, hold on. My sister's calling me. I'll be right back.
No. Mark Henry gives his quotas for the time speech. He starts crying, which... to go crocodile tears. Henry is a good actor.
Yeah, he is.
Henry is a good actor.
Mark Henry cry.
Yeah.
He seemed like a really nice guy as well when he's like sending the...
When he smiles.
Yeah, nice, cute little teddy bear.
He starts talking about family and how he's gone for most of the year. Saying like to his daughter, baby, and coming home. Fans start applauding, Cena starts applauding. Henry and Cena shake hands, he goes for the hug, then Henry lays him out with the world's strongest slam, probably leaving 99% of wrestling fans marking out or shocked. But it was like one of the best segments I've seen in a long time.
Somebody tweeted our account saying that they expected it when Cena stayed in the ring.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't really at all.
No, I expected it as well when Cena stayed in the ring.
You did?
Yeah, no, I was fooled, but when he said, "Oh no, John, stay in the ring," I was like, "Oh right, yeah, he's probably going to do it."
Something's going to happen. Like I don't know what he'll do.
But he did fool me.
I kind of started to think. He said, "I've been really successful here, not as successful as John." But
yeah,
the way he said it, I was like,
But also the way Cena gave him the WWE title, which is like the only title he's never held.
Yeah.
I kind of thought, right, surely he's gonna say like, I've never had this and I want it.
Even if Mark Henry was genuinely retiring, that's just the way of seeing that. That would be like kind of thing Cena would do to look good rather than like.
Yeah, he did it when
Eddie died.
You know when he did it.
Cena only did that as well because like that was the time he really started to get booed.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
anyway,
like I said, one of the best segments in a long time.
Brilliant segment. Worked really well.
But they went backstage after the commercial, and Henry's backstage with Murphy's new missus, Renee Young, and says he's challenging Cena for the WWE Championship.
She is indeed Colin Devine.
Yeah,
she'd get it.
She's nice, but she's not nothing to write home about.
No, I think she's great.
We have confirmed we have Henry versus Cena confirmed for the title of Money in the Bank. What does everyone think?
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I'm not sure how well it will go down in Philadelphia, but I like
that.
We'll all be pissed off if he doesn't. I do think Henry will win.
I don't think
Henry will win, and then Bryan will cash in on him at SummerSlam.
Oh,
don't even.
That's what's going to happen.
Cena's going to win, and no one's going to cash in on him.
Yeah, because he's ready.
Imagine someone cashing in on Cena again.
No, because he's ready. No one's going to cash on him. No one's edge. No one else can.
No, there is only one edge.
Yeah, thank God. If there was fucking more of them, could you imagine?
There's only one.
But yeah, the whole Mark Henry feud should be great. I mean, his work with I think it was Sheamus for their match at Extreme Rules was really good.
Yeah.
I'm not really liking the logic of WWE though, at the moment. Like Ryback loses at WrestleMania, gets a title shot. Mark Henry loses at Extreme Rules, gets a title shot. It's like, have some continuity.
Yeah, why hasn't Sheamus had a WWE title shot recently?
He's just too busy beating up Sandow.
Don't question
that. But like, you'd think about it, like, he must be like top of the Power 25 or whatever it used to be called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that thing still go? The Power 25?
I used to live off that. I used to check it like every week.
Cena referenced it the other week.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Should we go to the next part of the episode now?
Yes.
Yeah, Heath Slater versus Chris Jericho. It's a quick match.
Yeah, I haven't watched that match.
Yeah, not a lot happened.
Yeah, should we just scan over that next part?
Probably kind of like a warm down match, wasn't it?
Nothing's a warm down match with Wyatt Eugene.
Then we have Sin Cara versus Curtis Axel.
That was all right, but I don't know what the finish was like. I don't know what they were doing with the DDT. It just seemed a bit.
What happened? Who did Axel face?
He faced Sin Cara, but like and it was just like a normal match. But like Axel did a finisher, and it was like a DDT, and like they both kind of they didn't really do it right. It was a bit weird.
Because Sin Cara botched it.
Sin Cara botches the life, really.
Sin Cara's WWE action figure comes with an arm sling.
Yeah, I saw that.
Spain have just scored, sorry.
But yeah, Axel's theme just kind of it's really weird because once you've had Axel's theme, it all goes downhill. Like he's not really a very exciting wrestler. It's like once you've had his theme, it's just like, oh right, novelty's off.
I kind of like him.
He's good in the ring, I think.
He's good, but I don't know. He's
better than his dad.
Oh.
Nah, he's not.
That's a bold statement.
He's not.
Come up on Highcroft, really.
Highcroft's king of the bold statements. He lives in Ariel Bold.
Go on, who's going to be the one to say ECW will never die?
ECW will never die. Next we have a backstage segment. I'm not sure if everyone watched this. They might have done. Where the Shield and Vince have like the first segment together.
Oh yeah, they're big mates, aren't they?
Oh, that was good.
This is really cool, I thought.
It's like, what the fuck are the Shield doing backstage? They just go in the locker room now.
the Shield coming out the gorilla.
That's what I was like.
Was this when Vicky was going mad at them?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. But
I love Dean Ambrose, who was there like, "Thank you, sir," and then he got in Vicky's face like,
Dean Ambrose was like, "What are you gonna do? Spank me?"
Kinky. She's a cougar, isn't she? So.
She is.
Yeah, this is quite a good segment. This is refreshing at least.
I think the Shield could be a great face group down the line.
The Shield would be a great base group like now.
Yeah. No, I think I genuinely think that they could be a good face group down the line. Like, they could probably be like a really big thing. Not like DX kind of thing, but they could definitely be quite big.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Ambrose and Rollins have the personality, whereas Reigns is just kind of like, Reigns could still be there.
I just hope that if they did turn face, they come through the crowd, if they'd start turning into the way Sheamus came down through the crowd that time. They'd start doing that.
Yeah. Main event time now. CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio. Non-title match. What does everyone think of this match?
It was quite disappointing. All they were doing was kicking each other's arms for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Wasn't really the greatest
all
match.
Del Rio seems to do now is kick people. 1-1, Connor.
What?
1-1.
But they put over Del Rio being a heel quite well. He was like, he kept on like running out the ring, which I guess makes sense.
Yeah.
He doesn't get much heat though as a heel.
He got loads of heat in his promo.
In his promo, he did.
That's a tremendous goal, that.
Yeah, great finish.
It went back to like the, I don't know, like what it was a couple of years ago when he first came and he couldn't get any heat. Like no one cares about him, I don't think, as a heel.
Mm.
I feel so sorry for him. No one likes him, like as a face or heel.
I don't feel sorry for him.
I liked him as a face, but I'm not as big. I was a big fan, but then it just kind of, it gets boring after a while.
Then he faced Swags, and there was only going to be one winner.
There was only going to be one winner, really. So, he had to move out.
Yeah, he won that feud.
After the match, Ziggler unloads on Del Rio as officials try to pull him apart. Del Rio was chased back to the back of the arena, so Punk is announced the winner. As Punk starts to celebrate, Mr. Lesnar's music hits and it all goes down there for Phil.
Yeah, poor Phil.
Poor Phil.
Maybe that would teach him to fucking grow shitty mutton chops.
Poor Phil.
Leave his mutton chops. Oh.
But yeah, Phil versus Brock at SummerSlam. That's good.
That's going to be good. As long as they have to do it properly, like, Phil needs to play the proper underdog in that.
Yeah, I think that could be match of the year.
He fucking has to be. You've seen Lesnar.
Should be like, he has to play the underdog properly. Like, you can't get much offense in, and it has to be a fluke win.
Someone said, like, it could happen at Money in the Bank instead of SummerSlam.
No, it won't. Definitely not.
Yeah, SummerSlam it has to be, because it's far bigger.
Punk will face Axel at Money in the Bank.
Really?
No, he won't, actually. Axel will be in a match. Punk might be in a Money in the Bank match.
Nah, I don't think he'll have a match.
Too big for that.
He won't have a match.
Saying that, though, there's a lot of people who could go into the Money in the Bank.
I don't think he'll match. I think he'll cut a promo.
Should we go through a list of people, like, right now, who we think will get in the Money in the Bank? Right, hang on.
What was her name?
Cesaro, Cody Rhodes.
I think Cesaro.
Should we do 8? Should we do 16 names?
What the hell?
Well, 8. There's 2 matches. 2 matches, 8 on each side. So
Cesaro, Christian, Cody Rhodes, Sandow, RVD.
Cesaro, RVD, Christian,
Sandow, Cody Rhodes.
Sandow.
Sin Cara,
Jericho.
probably.
Possibly Kane. Possibly.
Kane, Bryan,
Mysterio.
Ambrose, Reigns, Rollins.
No, Ambrose, Reigns and Rollins in the ladder match. No.
Yeah, definitely.
Evan
I
Bourne,
can't see the
maybe?
Shield.
Evan Bourne could return.
Mysterio.
Where is he?
He was supposed to come back, but I think he got a wellness policy.
Wade Barrett.
Oh.
Barrett will be in. Miz will be in there.
Heath Slater.
Truth.
Heath Slater will be in it probably.
I think we've been given like 20 names there. I think.
That's the thing. They actually have quite a stacked roster in terms of like who could win it. I have no idea who could win one of them.
I think it's going to be Bryan and possibly Cody Rhodes.
Nah, not Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes has been my pick since like January.
Cody Rhodes has been my pick for like 3 years. It ain't gonna happen.
Maybe Barrett, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Barrett was meant to win the WrestleMania one and he got injured last year.
Yeah, that's why they had the Team Johnny versus Team Teddy match. Yeah. So, we kind of went off track then. We did Lesnar dropped the F5 on Phil, smiles and goes off the air. What did everyone think of Raw overall?
Very good.
I thought it was the second best one of the year behind the WrestleMania one.
I wouldn't say it's best of the year. I think it's one of the best I've had in ages.
Yeah, it was very well written. Like it seemed like there wasn't. I don't know. It just seemed like it all came together.
It seemed like there was a purpose for everything.
Yeah, exactly. It seemed like everything had a purpose, and it wasn't just rustled up in an hour. It seemed like they were planning it before Payback, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's gonna have the final word, Connor?
Blackhawks in the 7th.